It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside.
I don't know if I could pinpoint like an exact time. I think after a while we had been together for so long that it just seemed like the natural thing to do, and I didn't want to spend my life with anyone else, and we made it through 4 years of college. And yeah, I mean, I think it was just the fact of we both loved each other and just didn't see ourselves with anyone else.
For me, it was when we both actually decided to go to different colleges. She ended up at Otterbein and I was at Ohio State. They were kind of about 20, 30 minutes apart. So, I mean, kind of only seeing each other on weekends was what we knew would happen. But there wasn't even sort of hesitation. It was just, there wasn't even a question of, are we going to try to make this thing work? You know, that sort of long distance relationship or anything like that. So I think pretty much right then we knew we were going to end up together at some point.
He makes me laugh. We're always laughing, and that's one of my favorite qualities. I love to laugh, and he definitely helps with that.
So the proposal was Christmas Eve. They had a tradition in their family, in Caitlin's family, where Christmas Eve they all got one present, and it was usually something just simple, like pajamas or just a small gift, but they called them the boxes.
And he, I guess, had been texting my mom all day saying that he was coming over that night, but to my knowledge, his sister wanted to see my parents before she left the next day. So they came over,
and I was gonna put the ring in the box, and it was gonna be kind of at the bottom of her gift. So we did that. We got it in there, and it was a struggle to get them to actually open the presents when everyone was there. Her sisters weren't buying into it because they kind of knew, at least I think her youngest sister Bethany knew, but Sarah wasn't really in on the whole thing. So there was some hesitation to try to even get people to open the presents. We're like, no, you really should open these presents.
And so then my mom kept saying, well, let's open your boxes. And all three of us were like, no, that's like a family thing. It feels weird opening pajamas in front of everyone else.
So they opened them all at the same time, and at first Caitlin thought it was just a bunch of pajamas because underneath everything, but there was a note that she opened up and said, will you marry me? And then she turned around and I was on one knee with the ring.
And I absolutely freaked out, and I burst into tears, which I never ever thought would happen. I guess that I honestly don't remember the moment that much. I think it's like all a blur, but I backed up or something, and I remember Ian saying, come here, and then he got on his knee and asked me. And what was really cool that I found out later was that he had asked my parents for permission, which is one thing, and then he wanted to do it on Christmas because he knew how important my family was and he wanted everyone to be there. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
I think it's just going to be just absolute joy. You know, it's been such a long time coming, and I'm excited that it's finally happening. So for me, I'll be happy because no one will be looking at me. But yeah, so I'd say joy and excitement.
I'm sure that the second those doors open, I will just start crying. But I'm just so excited to make this official, and I think seeing him as I'm walking down the aisle will just make it even more real, and will just make me really happy that we're finally doing this after 9.5 years.
You can tell everybody this is your song. Maybe quite simple, but
I may not always be the most lovey-dovey type of person on the planet, but I absolutely love her, and I'm totally and 100% comfortable to be with her.
Ian, I love you. I'm so excited to marry you, and I'm so excited to spend our lives together with our 2 puppies and hopefully children in the future. I'll always be there for you, and I can't wait to continue on this journey with you.